Ta-da! Okay, so what we have here is a floaty dress that reminds me of champagne, booties that are walkable, and sleeves that are just fabulous. But it's time to go have some fun after a rough week and just do something creative, which is see things, touch them, explore, and so I'll take you along with. And yeah, easy breezy and about 73. Got my hair done last week and we got some pink going here. So my hair's in that weird in between, like it needs to dry but not dry, but I don't want it up. Long story. Because I've had cranial surgery, anytime I put my hair up, it puts pressure. So people have commented that I always have my hair up, down, and that's why, because there's pressure created with hair ties. So it's always up or down, or I get hot, but it's what it is. So lipstick is on, that means it's go time. So let's go explore. Driving to my destination and pull right into the Visual Arts Center, and it's free to come in and see the galleries. I'm in Happy Land. Happy, just left the Visual Arts Center and I've got gifts for people. I feel this infusion of happiness and creativity, and I'm gonna become a member, I think, and really it'll help me to get painting again, which I haven't done in almost over a year. So about a year, yeah. Time to start again. So let's go explore the pier. Floaty. Yay, Florida. Happy place. Check it out. I made it to water finally. Back in my favorite place, my former insurance, a huge insurance company, you know, 1 month on Cobra because I got a new job, and they did a very good job of making it difficult to get my medication. So my doctor didn't help. Gave him 6 days deadline. Doctor calls the last day. I come in to get my medication because they said something was wrong. Well, guess what? Now my doctor has to call my new insurance company. So that means I paid an outrageous amount of money for coverage last month in October to a healthcare who decided that they just wanted to have another pre-authorization. My doctor was dragging their feet. And so now I have to wait again, and I have to have the doctor call again. And the doctor's with a new group. So that means, once again, large insurance companies screw people over, and doctor's offices that don't have good service. Good morning. It's a little after 6 a.m. I've been up since about 4:30 this morning, Sunday after Thanksgiving. I'm editing some stuff, and hope you had a good Thanksgiving. So when it comes to what to do next about, you know, the pain and the issues and whatnot. So some status updates. Headache medicine. It's been several weeks now that I haven't had it. Now, the good thing is that I've noticed that it's diminished as far as the intensity of the pain. It's still there, and it comes and it goes. So again, I've been taking this medication for 3 years, and I think you can build up some tolerance to it, so I'm glad about that. But because my insurance had changed, October 31st, the doctor put in authorization, November 1st, new insurance is requiring the doctor to authorize again. So we'll take care of that on Monday. My medical geneticist emailed me about the neurosurgeon and how disappointed I was and whatnot. And she said, I think I scared them with your medical condition. She said, I want you to see the ophthalmologist, and that's what the neurosurgeon said, to look for a specific issue because I have spinal fluid on my optic nerve. They think I have a leak. They just don't know where it's coming from. The hole in my skull is getting larger. That's from the surgery I had a couple years ago, because I'm starting to get ringing in my ear more often, a little more dizziness when I turn real fast. I'm doing chores and stuff. So I need to see an ophthalmologist and have a specific, that wants them to look for something specific. That's kind of next. So that's where I'm at. It's a journey, and never let anyone's words, comments, thoughts, or impressions of your existence change what you know deep down inside. Your knower knows. My mom has always said that to me. Your knower knows. We are imperfect and we can make assumptions, but when it comes to certain things, you know what you need to know. And some people will try to say things because they are trying to put their thought on it, or this is how you should think about it, or be more positive, or whatever else it might be. Be yourself. They may mean well, but when it comes down to it, no one knows you like you know you. And just a little word there for you. Status update. It's November 29th. It's Tuesday after Thanksgiving. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. And I took time off after that doctor's appointment in Indianapolis to just not even think about things. The pain has been 6 on a scale of 10, 5, 6, which is better than it usually is every day. But what I've noticed is I have been at my computer really intensely the last couple days, reading, and I had to take a break today, print everything on paper, go somewhere else and not look at a computer because computers really aggravate my neck and the pressure. So it's getting worse. It's about 11 o'clock at night right now. I've got a big presentation tomorrow. So what's the point of this talking? Patterns. It's always the little things we do all day long that matter, and what can you control and what can't you, what aggravates, what doesn't. I know what aggravates, and I've been able to see that since I had time off for Thanksgiving. Anyway, so still haven't called the doctor's office because I have to get another authorization for the new insurance to get the medicine for my cluster headaches. That pain is still there. It's like simmering at about a 4 or 5, but I don't want to get to the point where it's doing like the 8, 9 stabbing through the eyeball, which I can kind of feel it wanting to do. What else? Oh yeah, I'm considering whether I want to see the ophthalmologist. I'm waiting on genetics testing. They don't want to pay for it, insurance. It's like $2,000. No. So I'm just waiting game. Anyway, not that most exciting thing in the world. Nevertheless, holidays coming up, so chat later. Hi all, just an update that I'm finally emailing my provider for the dramatic, haven't had my cluster headache medicine in several weeks, now several months. We're gonna try through email first, then we're gonna try and dig up where in the world she's at because she's in a new practice. Otherwise I'm gonna have to get a new neurologist and wait. And I can start feeling like the pressure is mounting. Again, I may have mentioned this. I've been on this medication nearly every month since the summer of 2019. So my body has built up tolerance, and now it's been at least 2 months that I haven't had it. It's been right before the hurricane, September, October, so almost 2 months now. 9 weeks. It's kind of like a gradual pressure. I can feel it, and now it's starting to get the little electric shocks from here to here. That is where I'm concerned about, because let me tell you, with cluster headaches, you do not want to be driving down the middle of the highway and have an absolute stabbing pain through your eyeball to the middle of your brain and almost have an accident and feel like someone just stabbed you with a knife. I will never forget the moment that happened. It was 2017. I think it was January. Anyway, that's where we're at. The other thing, it's been 9 weeks. Now, here's how I feel about medications. I went through a spinal surgery in the summer of 2004, and I was given a very strong, now highly regulated opiate painkiller because I had a degenerative disc and it was deadened and it was pressing on my nerves, and I had to live with that for 6 months before surgery, and I lost like 30 pounds. But I had withdrawal, and I never want to feel that way again. So I'm pretty adamant about medication and only taking what's absolutely necessary, which is why I have not pushed the last few weeks, because I wanted to see how I would respond. Unfortunately, what I'm noticing is that there is an increasing pressure, and that increasing sort of electricity feel and numbness is happening. And that just means that I have, for some reason, I've been able to tolerate it without it for longer. Could be due to the weather and the fact that it's not low pressure, it's nice. I mean, I moved to Florida for a reason. But nevertheless, it's not gone. It's only been quieted, but it's kind of waking up like a bear after winter. So anyway, everybody chooses to manage situations differently, and that's how I manage my chronic pain. It is essential for me to try to give my body the benefit of the doubt when I can, because I know that it's dealing with a lot of different things. So however you choose to do that is your choice with your providers and what allows you to experience the best quality of life.